Hey guys, it is Spooky Noodles, and I am here. Oh, everything got bright. Sorry about that. I am here with a video discussing some of the books I'm looking forward to next year. Um, it's gonna be a good year for books, I think. It could be bad year. I don't know. Who knows? It hasn't come yet, so we don't know what's gonna happen. But there's a few books that, two books I've pre-ordered and a few books that I'm interested in. I can't remember all of them at the top of my head, but I'll discuss the three books that I have pre-ordered. I don't even know where to start, honestly. I want to start with Stephen Graham Jones. This is the only one where I'm not sure if I ordered him or not. The Only Good Indians. Yeah, I was like, I knew what it was. These are like I said, three books that I've already pre-ordered. And I'm very excited for them. Let me go to my orders in Amazon, and then I will read them off to you. So, like I said, I'll start off where I started off. Stephen Graham Jones is The Only Good Indians. Is about these, first of all, the cover's really pretty to me, because I like deer, and it looks like a deer to me. It could be an elk. And it would make sense if it's an elk, because the story is about these four friends who go elk hunting. And basically something is after them. I don't know much about this book. I'm going into it mostly blind, but it's basically about these four friends who go elk hunting, and something happens. Now, what that what happens, I'm not sure yet. But an entity that wants to exact revenge for what happened during their elk hunt 10 years earlier is haunting them by killing their friends and family members. So I'm looking really forward to reading this one. Like I said, I've pre-ordered it. So when it's released in May 19th, I will read it. Next we have Pine by Francine Toon, which is a weird name, by the way. I'm surprised I don't see more people talk about this. I'm not really sure what genre it is, but there's not a description here here for this book, so I gotta go to Goodreads real quick. So and I got a burp, and I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it's like burning in my throat. All right, let's talk about this book. This book is, well, let's just read the summary for you. They are driving home from the search party when they see her. Trees are coarse and tall in the winter light, standing like men. Lauren and her father, Neil, live alone in the highlands in a small village surrounded by pine forests. When a woman stumbles out onto the road one Halloween night, Neil drives her back home to their house in his pickup. In the morning, she's gone. In a community where daughters rebel and men quietly rage, and drinking is a means of forgetting, mysteries like these are not out of the ordinary. The trapper found hanging with the dead animals for 2 weeks, locked doors and stone circles, the disappearance of Lauren's mother a decade ago. Lauren looks for answers in her tarot cards, hoping she might one day be able to read her father's turbulent mind. Neighbors know more than they let on, but when local teenager Anne Marie goes missing, it's no longer clear who she can trust. In spare, haunting prose, Francine Toon creates an unshakable atmosphere of desolation and dread, and a place that feels like the end of the world. She unites the gloom of the modern Gothic with the pulse of a thriller. It is the perfect novel for our haunted times. So, yeah. And the cover's really pretty. Once again, it's a deer, and the deer's back is like a pine forest, and it looks really pretty. I'm honest with you, this cover sold me. Like I said, anything with deer on it, I go and buy. Like I ordered a James Newman slash what was the other author's name on this book? I ordered James Newman and a Mark Steensland book called In the Scrape. And James Newman actually has a book in my TBR called Midnight Rain, and I'm excited to give him a shot. In the Scrape, I think it's a smaller book, so once it gets here, I'm probably gonna read that one first. It's just to get a taste of James Newman's writing. Then I'll read Midnight Rain. But that's besides the point. The reason why I bring up In the Scrape by James Newman and Mark Steensland is because there's a deer on the cover, and it's a coming of age story. There's a deer on the cover, so I had to get it. So anything with deer on it, just like the past two upcoming books, like The Only Good Indians and Pine, they have deer on the covers, and once I see a deer, I am sold. I am from Michigan, so I see deer and I get excited. I'm not a hunter, but I just like deer. Deer fascinate me. I don't know why, I can't tell you why, but yeah. Alright, now let's go to something that has nothing to do with deer. This one is by an author I've never read before. And of course I gotta go to Goodreads in order to find more about this book, because there's no description on Amazon. So let's see here. I must have spelled it wrong. Adam. Oh boy, I have to go looking for it. There it is. Okay, so this is a new author that I haven't read before, but he actually has a YouTube channel that I used to follow. I don't know if he still makes videos or not. I think I'm subscribed to him, so if anything comes up by him, I probably will see it. Whoops, spelled his name wrong. Yeah, he actually has a new video 2 days ago. I have to check him out. He has a, sorry about that. His channel is called Project Black T-Shirt. His name is Adam Chessier. I believe that's how you say his name. I see people say, Caesar a lot, and that would make sense because that's how his name is spelled, but I was corrected on Facebook, and someone said that his name is pronounced Chessier. So, that's what I'm gonna roll with, because, if everyone's saying his name wrong, he's probably sick of that. But if I'm the one getting played, then the only person that looks silly is me, so I'm gonna take that risk. But yeah, and I didn't even mention the book. The book is called Clown in a Cornfield, and it's by Adam Chessier. I'm looking very forward to reading this book. The cover is just beautiful. It's very dark and red, and the cornfield is in the shape of a clown. It's just amazing looking. Well, I know what it is about. I can give you a brief summary, but I think it's better if I just read the summary for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go. Quinn Maybrook just wants to make it until graduation. She might not make it to morning. Quinn and her father moved to tiny, boring Kettle Springs to find a fresh start. But ever since the Bay Pen corn syrup factory shut down, Kettle Springs has cracked in half. On one side are the adults, who are desperate to make Kettle Springs great again. And on the other side are the kids who want to have fun, make prank videos, and get out of Kettle Springs as quick as they can. Kettle Springs is caught in a battle between old and new tradition and progress. It's a fight that looks like it will destroy the town until Friendo, the Bay Pen mascot, a creepy clown in a pork pie hat, goes homicidal and decides that the only way for Kettle Springs to grow back is to cull the rotten crop of kids who live there now. So, it's about a serial killing mascot that is dressed like a clown, and it all happens in like this farmland. So that is pretty cool to me. I cannot wait to give this book a read. It will be my first book by him. I just don't know what else to say. It sounds like a really fun read. And those are the 3 books I have pre-ordered. When does this book come out? This book comes out August 25th of 2020. The Pine by Francine Toon comes out January 23rd. And The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones comes out May 19th. So it's gonna be a little bit of ways before we get these books. I pre-ordered them all in hardcover, so I'm looking very forward to reading these books when they come out. So there is more books that are coming out that I would love to read. One is Alma Katsu's The Deep. But I decided that I just want to see some reviews before I pre-order more books, because I think 3 is enough. And yeah. So just to let you know, before I wrap things up, one of the reasons why I am so infatuated with deer is because I'm writing a story with a telepathic deer in it. As silly as that sounds, it's going well, and I have my own cover. I've shown you guys multiple times. Maybe I'll throw it in at the end here. I love deer, and yeah, I'll always write about deer. I have a story called Deer Ridge. I have the story I'm writing now, which is called Symbiotic. And yeah, so tell me what books you guys are looking forward to. I know there's books, big time books coming out, like If It Bleeds by Stephen King, The Deep by Alma Katsu. But these 3 books by Stephen Graham Jones, Francine Toon, and Adam Chessier are just books that I'm looking very forward to reading. Tell me what you guys are looking forward to reading. Everything's about to get dark in a second here. Boom, it's dark again. Tell me what you guys are excited to read next year. I know for me, it's books that have to do with forests or farmland, which, you know, the woods, farmland, and deer basically make up Michigan. So we also have cities like Detroit, Flint, and Lansing. But mostly it's farmland, woods, and deer. that's what Michigan is. But I hope you guys have a great day and a spooky night. I'm gonna wrap this video up. And yeah, I hope everything's going well with you guys. Tell me what you guys are excited for this upcoming year. Those books I'm excited about, and to continue my TBR is something I'm looking very forward to. I'm gonna go and do some stuff. I don't know what is gonna be done soon, but something is gonna be done. I'm gonna do stuff today. So, yep, have a good day, have a spooky night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.